Adrien Broner versus Adrian Granados, February 18th. Work by Bob Benning Promotions and Mayweather Promotions. I want to thank you all for coming to this press conference here. I know you guys have to get out there and start covering the fight here coming here soon. So we're going to go ahead and open up for questions.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to go open up for questions and yes, please ask anything you want.
Steven, you want to come up, please?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, Floyd, you want to say something? Questions real quick?
No, let him go ahead. Let's get straight to the
Okay.
questions. I do enough talking.
All right. All right, questions?
Adrian, right here. Adrian, right here to your left. Hi, good evening. Tell us about this fight in Ohio, what that means to you.
It means a lot to me. You know, coming back to the hometown, you know, I gotta put on a great show, like I always do. And I'm not just coming to fight anybody. You know, his name might not be as known as mine, but I can tell you one thing: this guy's not gonna lay down, and I know he's gonna be tough, and he's coming to fight.
Adrian, Chris Garn here with the Fight City. You got a card on the 10th, you got a card on the 18th of fighting. Is there a worry that you're stretching yourself too thin? You're a promoter, you're now a boxer. Granados is focusing on this fight. This is his $1 million ticket. Are you overlooking it because of all the stuff going on?
I never overlook any opponent, you know, in this game. And, you know, right now I'm just focused on my fight. You know, I got great promoters. I got a great promoter team, you know, Ravon Littlejohn. He's gonna make sure everything's okay. And, you know, I got Big Bro helping me on my show. So I know my show is gonna be okay. So I'm okay.
Question for Floyd. Floyd, Adrian said when he was talking to media earlier that he's kind of seen the light, and he said he's been sort of calmed down and he's really training harder than ever. He said part of that came from talking to you and your influence. Can you talk about that? He also said we haven't seen the best of him, and now we are going to see that.
I think it's all about growth. You know, everybody go through certain periods in their life where certain experiences you go through in life, you grow from it, you learn from it. I think that everything should be a learning experience. Adrien Broner we all know that he's a hell of a fighter. You know, one of the biggest names in boxing. I mean, you may have another guy that's, say, he's undefeated. You said you have another fighter that's young and on the rise and says that he's undefeated, but Adrien Broner has charisma. He has that star power. He has what it takes to become a household name. But with everything takes time. You know, I'm going to continue to help him push his brand. You know, AD Promotions. I will always stand behind him. You know, you live and you learn. And he's still young. He has a lot left, and so we all want to see him go out there and entertain.
Hey, Adrian, you know, when you fight, you like to usually pick and choose your spots, and you're pretty economical with your punches. Will that, you know, against a guy like Adrian Granados, who throws a lot of punches, will that play into your style? Will that make for an exciting fight?
Whatever he brings to the table, we're gonna be ready for it. You know, this training camp has been incredible, and you know, we still got a couple of weeks left. So I just want everybody to watch, and it's gonna be a great show.
Adrian, there was talk of you coming potentially to ringside last year to the UK when Ricky Burns was fighting. Is there still a prospect that you could fight in the UK at some point this year?
Most definitely, but right now, my biggest task is Adrian Granados. You know, if we can't make a good fight with Ricky Burns, then we have to take that up with my team, but right now we focused on February 18th.
Adrian, to your left. In 2015, you fought 3 times. Last year, you fought once. What's the plan for 2017?
Just being more positive.
Let me touch on that. In 2017, we're going to try to keep all these young fighters active. Adrien Broner deserves to fight this year 3 or 4 times. He's young, he's hungry, and it's all about keeping him mentally in the right place. You know, sometimes it's not Adrien that sometimes that goes into another place. It's the people that sometimes surround us, but when you have a positive guy right here to Adrien Broner's right, a guy that's had his back for a long time, you know, if I continue to communicate with Adrien and the positive people that's in his life continue to communicate with him, only thing we can do is get great results. And, you know, of course, this fight will be on the best boxing network in the world, Showtime. Of course, we're the A side. We will always remain the A side. And tonight, I know it's right now, it could be live on some media outlets. Please tune in tonight as we have a unification bout. And Mayweather Promotions and other boxing promotion companies, AB Promotions, we're going to continue to give the people what they want to see, and it's all about excitement.
Question for Stephen. What kind of fight do you think this is going to be in the ring, and how do you think this fits into the rest of your schedule that you've announced?
You know, we announced a really solid first quarter, a lot of, you know, big marquee fights. I think Adrian's fight here is the sleeper of them all, because it's such a great style matchup. You know, you can go back, to a lot of the fights in history, and you have, you know, Adrian style, and you've got a really aggressive, hard-charging style against a slick boxer, puncher. You know, it's a classic matchup. So again, people may not know the name Adrian Granados, but if you do your homework and you see he's got 4 losses, but those 4 losses are all split decisions to guys who are combined 72-1, you know, that guy's had a hard road and he's hungry. And I know he's going to bring out the best in Adrian and vice versa.